What is going on, guys? Spicy Corg here for another Rocket League video. Before we get into the video, real quick, I gotta remind you I am giving away this white mainframe right here. Once we reach 24,000 subs here on the channel, all you gotta do to get entered to win is just drop me a like on the video, leave me a comment down below, and make sure you are subscribing to the channel, of course, so that we can reach that goal of 24,000 and you don't miss out on any future videos. So today, you already knew it was coming. We gotta go over some of my favorite designs. Clean, cheap, try-hard-ish designs for the white Dominus. I love doing these videos. I try not to do them very often because, like, how many designs can you really come up with that you really like? You know what I mean? So I try to keep them, you know, spread out pretty good, but you guys seem to like them. I like making them. So I have made some designs. So let's hop right into it. Each one of these, I believe, is less than 500 credits. I could be wrong. I'm just guesstimating right there off the top of my head because I didn't actually add them up before I did this. Of course, this assumes that you bought the white Dominus already and now you're looking for a cheap design. So, hopping right into it at our very first design, this is a repeat that I have done in the past, but, you know, honestly, a lot of these might be a repeat because I just like them so much. So this car is phenomenal. It uses the Esports decal, which is 100 credits or less depending on your platform. I will go ahead and go over the colors. Let me show you the red side as well. So I debated using either a black or a white on this side as well. I do really like the white with the red. But I just figured I would show you the contrast of the black versus the white for the blue car. So the colors on this car we are using are right here. Feel free to pause the video, screenshot, whatever you gotta do to get this right. And then here is the white as well. And then on this side, of course, we're using the super dark red, and we're using anodized with matte finish for the secondary on both sides because that's the best way to do it. For the wheels, we are using the League Shield wheels. These are from, I believe, the Season 1 Rocket Pass. Not original Season 1, but the Season 1 after free-to-play. And they are tradable, so you can get these for very cheap. I believe about 50 credits because, honestly, everyone has them and almost no one uses them. So there are quite a few of those on the market. Once again, with these designs, feel free to change it up. I say this every time I make one of these videos. Feel free to take this base and, you know, do something crazy with it. Send me the pictures of what you make based on this in my Discord. We have a channel specifically for showcasing cars in Rocket League. So, you know, take a couple screenshots, take a picture with your phone, whatever you got to do, throw it in the Discord. The Discord link is always in the description of every single video. So feel free to join and send me some pictures of your white Dominus design. So moving on, we have a Slipstream car. So this one is a little bit borderline, not like a super try-hard clean design, but a super try-hard design, but I do think it's very clean looking. I like it a lot, and it is definitely cheap. Slipstream is only a couple hundred credits, if even that, especially at the moment. So we'll go ahead and go over the colors. We're using very basic colors, super dark blue, and then a white, of course, for the secondary. Same thing on the orange side, just a super dark red, and then a white for the secondary as well. And we are using the titanium white holographic Yander Tech wheels on both sides. So it's pretty basic, pretty clean. I really like Slipstream. You could also use like a painted Slipstream if you have one. I have a titanium white one. I thought it looked really good, but that's not the point of the video. I mean, all you could really do is have a different secondary color. You're already kind of getting the titanium white effect. It's just not as intense with the default one. So moving on from these two first pretty basic designs, we're getting into the ones that I like, I think a little bit more. They kind of like, as they go on, I like them more and more. But honestly, like I said, these are all kind of my favorites. So this one right here, this one was actually from my Discord. Someone actually dropped this in there and I was like, dang, I like that a lot. That looks sick. I've used these wheels on a lot of designs in the past. The Kalos wheels, they're just unpainted. And so I thought I would include this one as well. So we're gonna go ahead and show you what we got going on. So we have the Dominus Tsuji decal and we have the paint finishes. I will go ahead and show you. So we are working with this color purple with pearlescent matte and then this color purple with anodized for the secondary. For the wheels, we are using unpainted Kalos, of course, and I've completely ignored the orange side because it is a completely different design, not even using the same decal. So we will go ahead and go to the orange side. We are using an unpainted RLCSX decal with these colors right here. I'll go ahead and show you. A little bit brighter than the bottom one, the bottom red one. You know, this one is like pretty dark, this one's like okay, and then this is like, it's pretty bright. And then we're using the black with the matte paint finish, of course. And then we are using Crimson Gaydons. So these are pretty cheap on most platforms, so you should be able to cop a set pretty easily if you do want them or like them. You could also use unpainted Gaydons. I think they look pretty good. You would just need to maybe lighten up the black color a little bit on the secondary to make it match a little bit better. But I do think Gaydons are one of those wheels that look really, really good on the Dominus. Like, that is where they shine. They were made for it. And the Fennec, honestly, I think they look really good on both of those cars. But yeah, I just had to have a design with the Gaydons because I just love them so much on this car in particular. So moving on, we are like halfway through. We only have a couple left, really. So we're moving on to this super shiny thing. For some reason, this like menu is so bright that it's actually kind of throwing off the colors. You get the gist of it, but it's basically matching the Apex wheels. So we have an unpainted RLCS decal with these colors right here. I'll just go through them real quick just so you guys can see them. We have that one right there, this one, and then this one. And we're using anodized all the way around for all 4 paint finishes. And for the wheels, of course, we are using unpainted Apex wheels, which they're like a little bit more pricey, but honestly, they're still super cheap. I believe they're somewhere around like 100 to 500 credits, depending on your platform. I could be wrong. That's what they were the last time I looked. But yeah, super clean decal. It's at least under 1,000 credits for everything. I mean, you're talking 100 credits for that decal is like maximum you're going to be able to get that for. I mean, it's super cheap. So that design is super basic as well. I forgot to mention the Tsuji decal is like 50 credits. The RLCSX decal is like 100 credits. And then, yeah, I did talk about the Slipstream, so that is totally good. Moving on, we have some really clean designs. I really like these ones because you got the gold going on. I love the gold. I love working with these kinds of cars. So we're using the MDGA unpainted decal on this car, and I will go ahead and show you the paint finishes for this side first. You got that right there with anodized pearl, and then the black with the matte paint finish to match. And we are using unpainted Tunicas for the wheels. You should be able to get these for really cheap, like 100 credits once again. And then on the blue side, honestly, actually, I think these come on your account. I could be wrong, but if these aren't on your account, you should be able to find some tradable ones, I believe. I could be wrong on that. I'm not sure if these were an only free-to-play or before free-to-play thing, but I believe everyone unlocks these, even if you joined after free-to-play. Don't quote me though. Don't quote me though. So moving on to the blue team, we have this guy right here, which looks phenomenal. I mean, you could even make this a little bit darker. Maybe like move over into this side, and I mean, it just gets better and better as you go. Mess with the colors, change it up, pick whatever you want. But we're using any color blue pretty much with anodized on that side, and then for the secondary, we are using a gray color with the matte paint finish to match the unpainted dices. Once again, these should just be on your account. They should be free, and you should just already have them. So those look really good. I really like dices and like the tread pattern and stuff. Same with Tunicas, they have the same tread pattern. Really like them, especially on the Dominus. They just poke out a little bit, and they just look so good. They look really good. And I believe this leads us into our very last design. Let me know which one was your favorite in the comments down below. Honestly, this orange side or red side might be my favorite one coming up. I'm excited to show you. So what we have here is the Dominus Gasman decal. I believe this is a Rocket Pass decal. I'm not even sure how I got this. I think it was from last season's Rocket Pass, but it is tradable, so you should be able to find one for around 100 to 150 credits. And then for the paint finishes, we are using a super deep matte blue for the primary, and for the accent, we are using black, of course, with the glossy. I generally like to make the black matte to match the wheels, but we're already using matte, so I wanted to make it glossy to kind of make it pop out, and it does just that, and it looks phenomenal, guys. I love it. This decal is actually so sick because it just kind of wraps around the whole car. You don't have like too much, but it's also not like too minimal. It's right in the middle, and it looks phenomenal. And of course, for the wheels, we're using Cristianos for both sides. So this may or may not be my favorite design. I might even make this one the thumbnail. This guy right here, it looks amazing, guys. I love this. So let me go ahead and show you the colors. We're using this very top right color. It's like a pinkish, purplish, maroonish color with the matte paint finish. And then we are using a kind of a gold color with the anodized, and it just looks amazing. You could mess around, make the gold darker or lighter. I kind of like this one right in the middle. With the anodized paint finish, of course. You could use anodized pearl as well. Both look really good. But this car, it looks amazing. It looks amazing. I love it so much. This is like 200, 300 credits max for the whole car. Just phenomenal. This whole design. And I'm sure you guys noticed I didn't go into booster trails for any of these. Pick whichever ones you got. Whatever works for you, whatever you have in your inventory already, just throw something on there. Enjoy the designs. Feel free to change them up as you go. We'll just go ahead and go over them real quick. We do have 7 different designs. I am classifying this one right here as 2 different designs because it is 2 different decals, and all the other ones used kind of the same design on both sides, but just kind of different. So we do have 7 different ones. Let me know which one is your favorite in the comments down below. And yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We will catch you next time. Peace.